This mother. Bro! What are you doing? Ugh. Brutal, bro. I mean, at least I got this. But this, dead to me. Dead to me, bruh. And you're there. I didn't want to use it. I didn't want to refresh it. Terrible, man. What up, boys? What up, what up? Happy Wednesday. How we looking? Today, I think we're just going to chill for a little bit. Not too long. It's a beautiful day out, so if you guys can get out, get out. Don't want to be sitting in here soaking up the internet. Oh, CJ Abrams stole a base. What up, my boy? Time to revote? Frick does that mean? Talking about popes over here? Coins per minute, imagine. Only people on Twitch are getting coins per minute. It's the only way it works. All right, so here's what we're gonna do today. Here's what we're gonna do. We'll go through a couple of the. We'll go through the schedule. I have been trying to fill out this, realizing, oops, I cannot get it through my brain. I cannot get it through my brain. That Geno Smith is not like that. He's on Vegas. It just keeps messing me up. Now, like Seattle's not even on the board today, so like I don't understand what I'm looking at. But anyway, we'll look at all the good stuff. We'll look at the announcement stuff. Go in this way and check it. Best way to do it. There we go. So we'll look at this a little bit later. And yeah, man, we'll chill for a little bit before I bop out of here. And we get ready for tomorrow and your next chance at an orb. If you haven't already done it this week, right? If you haven't already cleared it off this week. So do not forget that we have an orb this week in fine missions. I'm up to 20 over here at the 40 mark. That's going to be your orb for the week, your untradeable for the week. And we are cooking a little bit here. We are trying to move. Keep me posted on how you guys are doing with missions this week. All right, because we have done a bunch of tweaking. And yeah, so cooking a little bit. Got about 12 supers, which is a bunch. I feel like it's getting a little bit easier now. Not like what it used to be, but it's getting better. And as you can see, the ratings now, like it says 5M for 5 mil. That's nice instead of the way it used to be, where it would say like KK or something ridiculous. Like, come on, bro. So you finally fixed that, which is nice. But missions have the new minimum ratings, the ones that like reflect what it's supposed to be, not just like, you know, he even updated it. No, you didn't, because it's always been this way, right? Where it doesn't actually reflect the rating that it should be. And realistically, the like the 5 million rating for Super is based off of like a full team of legendaries, basically, and not a great team of legendaries at that. And then legendary is like a full team of epics. Before it was like 2 steps down at least. It was a lot different. So I'm interested to see how everybody does this week, though. It should be a little bit better. Let me actually explain how this used to work and where we were and where we are now. So the reason why all this got very difficult this week with regards to missions and how you guys were doing was, so the way this works is every time that you start up a mission, you guys get a random set of players, and each of these cards gets like rolled a certain amount of times, right? And so if you are in normal missions, I don't know what, maybe it was not rolled, period, right? So what you would see like back when we first started is, especially if you ended up like below the min rating back where it used to be, you would get like really junk players, really junk rolls. You know, this Trevor Lawrence I'm playing against 45. This is 45 Rush, which is great. Mingo 20, like good rolls on here. So clearly it's got some. I think this is one additional roll maybe. And you know, wherever your rating is, then the bots try to just match it. And again, it does it with level, it does it with gear, just kind of depending, right? And so what ends up happening, if say you could do something like this, you could just go in and throw like Justin Herbert in, you're at 50K, you're still a little bit above, probably too much, but you could probably go down to like even like what's this Burrow 13, like 23K, you know, we're below. Shove another one in that's like super low, whatever. There you go, 33, a little bit above. And you're gonna end up playing like not as great players like Bobo, Cooper Kupp, all these guys. So I think it also, like, the lower you are, the less it's going to roll the players too. It's not just the rolls on the actual cards themselves, right? So if you go into super and you just kind of autofill and you're way above, like where am I at? 75, 7.5 mil. So I'm 50% over. Not only are you going to be playing the best players, but then the best players are going to be uber leveled and they're going to have insane rolls. So like the odds of me winning this are probably pretty low. Like, let's see. Burrow, oh, level 0 here. Let's see. Bijan, he's got 175, 125. Yeah, 15. I mean, it's not great. But the way it was before, super cards would get 15 roll attempts. And it would take the highest rated card that rolled, the highest rated rating, I guess, or whatever, you know? And when I changed all of the new ratings to reflect the points that are actually scored, well, now it knew what the best ratings were. And so when we would go in and we would do this, you would be playing against everybody OP and all the best players and the best rolls. That's basically what ended up happening. Now, it's still, did John finally explain to you how missions work? He told me this. I mean, I've known this, but I've never known how many rolls there were. And so missions were apparently for super were at like 15 rolls, and I didn't know that. I think it was more in the past, back when it was even easier. But I think it's now flattened to the point where it's like normal through fine, I think just get one attempt. And then I think even like epic legendary super might get like 1 additional, 2 additional, 3. I don't know. It's like 1, 2, 3. I don't know what he ended up actually going with, but it isn't 15 shots at cards or 15 rerolls the way it used to be. So that was a big change this week. I think he did some other little stuff behind the scenes with like the way the missions kind of rolled, maybe. Yeah, we got the minimums changed in here, like 125K for rare, which was way low. So this should actually reflect sort of what a full green plus lineup would look like, you know? A non-leveled full green, like what is this, 930K? Yeah, 125 is still kind of crazy, right? Because you want to be low in the beginning and you want to be high in the end. So anyway, a 5 million rated squad as the minimum, considering that's probably full legendary, maybe a little bit less. It seems to be about where it should be, right? He always kept it low. That way you can kind of cheese it. You can't cheese it as much now. But yeah, man, we'll see how it is. So keep me posted on how you guys feel about missions this week. And, you know, we'll see where we end up with total wins and whatnot. But like I said, the orb that's in fine at 40 wins, this should be decent to get to, but prior to the changes, it really wasn't. I was having to do this just to get the final last few wins last week for myself. I couldn't get to like the right, you know, the typical one. So anyway, I won that one. But I mean, you could do a little of this, do this and this and this, and that probably wins, right? Keep it low, 15, 24. I mean, it was still probably high, right? Yeah. Hopkins, Tank Dell, Pat. I mean, these two might do it. What do they got? Comps 30-60, Rush TD 15-45. Yeah, that could do it. That could get you pretty good. Probably will. So anyway, so that's what we got for missions, man. I think there were other little tweaks. What did John say? Okay, great. So there was even one today that I noticed. So now that like we have this new button, like, and I could probably show it to you too. Like if I go into the week and I go to week 2, okay. So here's the way this looks, right? Here, this is week 2, which we're in right now. I can go to show you all the contests, everything that's kind of set up. Anything with a match here shows you these are all active. These are all the visible contests that you can fill out right now, right? You have the 150K max RPG Survivor for Sunday, 15 matches overall, which is the 8 to 4 to 3 or to 2 to 1. And Yeah, you can see all the info in here. You could see if I go to the actual matches, nothing's set up, everything's hidden, but it's all, you know, whatever. And it's not even, oh, I should probably do this too. Yeah, sorry, so that people don't go, oh, but it wasn't actually showing that it was sim. How was I supposed to know? Yeah. Get off me. So I can at least sim these, and we'll resim a little bit later, but at least it'll get the tag, for now. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys in a sec, because I know some of you guys like the deep dive behind the scenes. Once I set this up, I'll show you guys what the new button is and what it technically does. 2 more. Bang. And that. So these are all simmed, auto-played. I think they're simmed, right? Yeah. Active autoplay, assigned. Excuse me. Oh, no, these aren't. Just these. Okay, sim. Oh, idiot. See, did not mean to do that. That was not a sim. No! Now, no. I wonder if it's going to stay. See, now I'm so not used to seeing them like this now. Active scored assigned. So now I got to go. Now I got to go in here. Now I got to go in here. And now I got to, like, I'll show you exactly what I got to do. I got to do this, and then I got to go like this. And delete everything. Let's see what the score would have been. 38-32. Pretty good game. So yeah. So now I got to go in here and, like, actually delete all of this out. So that I can actually show you guys what's what. But also I don't want people getting confused. It may not say, since I took off the word simmed. I don't know what makes it show sim in the list, though. But yeah, I've done this before where I've had to, I switch games around, I go in, I gotta do all this crap. Oh, vey. Such a mess. So I don't really have, like, a clear button. Come on. That was a nice long one. Who's called? Oh, Tyler Warren. Should I just leave it in? Sam would say leave it in. All right. So we're back to normal here. So hopefully active assign. See, it's saying scored now. Yeah, keep saying scored. No. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully it stays there. So anyway, I got this button right here called wipe depth now, right? So I come in every week and I hit set rosters, right? And whenever I do that, it puts all the players in the games, right? Off of the depth chart. It fills in the depth charts, it fills in the players, and then the players, what that does is it tells you who you can select in games, right? But the problem is, once they're in, and if you go to the actual match, right, you'll see there's players in here. Well, these depths don't update. So when I had to set these so that somebody like Tyler Warren showed up, and here he is, and you can see he's depth 1 and he's the starter. Well, when we first put the rookies in, they were all backups, right? And so then I adjusted the rosters later that week. I hit the button, but the button doesn't update. So finally he gave me a button that does, and when I hit wipe depth, it wipes them from here, it wipes them from the contest, then it'll actually eventually refill back in. And so hopefully that means I can go change guys right now. Like this morning, Pickens ended up being trade to Dallas. Boo. I went in, even though it was already set for the week, I went in, I moved Pickens into Dallas. I moved everybody around on Pittsburgh. I came in, I hit wipe depth, and then we were good to go. But what actually ended up happening was then I went to the Sunday contest, and I came down and I looked, and all of the Pickens were available, not just the insert. So I thought, oh, that's wrong. Well, no, there's actually just a caching on the site that, you know, whether it's 10 minutes or whatever, this won't refresh for a while. So I was like, oh, something's wrong. Just want to let you know, here's this bug. But I checked back later today, and now you can only select Pickens that is insert, right? Like we are supposed to. So there you go. A deep dive into the newest thing that we got and the tweaks to missions. So there you go. Now you know how something works. Does the new button allow us to select all cards on a page? Nope. Shut up, kid. Go away. I will end stream right now. You clown. Ban him, somebody. Please. Anyway, I've been going through and trying to just like put something together, and I actually hate this team so much. But I don't know, man. This will be the time that I don't go with Atlanta, and then they're actually decent. So you guys saw this pop up. This is for the Sunday contest. Sunday is going to be the same as last week. Last week was 100K max. We're going to 150K max because of what I told you guys. This is where I think this would be the sweet spot on the low end of play, because I believe what this offers is the ability for you to play blues and purples as the base, plus then go tier down on the gear. So it's not too OP. Best Genty I have. So I started looking at this and I'm like, oh, well, the best part for me looks like kind of down here in bottom right. Oh, cool. You can get Bowers if you go here. Atlanta lose all the time. Let me go off. So that means Atlanta's going to cook. Plus, you figure I actually meant to kind of go, because McBride's been good, meant to go with this stack here. That would have been fun. You feel like now that Pickens is gone, you get the free week. Left side's a little tough. You know, you got Dallas, Baltimore. Who knows, especially now with Pickens being over there. They could be half decent, and they've done decently well in these recently. So Baltimore's always good, but more in lives. So I wasn't really sure about that. Washington, dude, who knows, man? Carolina always wins as well. I feel like this left side, you got Houston, you got these two teams. Like, this left side is rough, man. I think the right side is a little bit easier, and especially being split off from this group right here, because you see, like, Brian Thomas Jr., you have Puka, you have everybody here. I don't know. This could be kind of rough, too. So, a couple rookies there. I decided to go down in here. I don't know. I saw the Geno. I didn't have to move stuff. I figured this would be a decent card. And I was like, all right, let me try to build around it. So, I'm going to try. We're going to see what happens, but this is going to be mine. Again, I like the fact that we have one lineup and not multiples. KC not winning. They've been nerfed heavily. Yeah, I mean, you're probably just saying that, then you're going to go in and actually use them. If I go look, I guarantee you, like you probably did, clown. You want to be the only one? Please. We don't fall for you. But the only person I threw in bottom left over here was I threw in Nico. But, man, I'd almost want to throw, like, Nico in, but also throw in JSN, because Seattle, I feel like, could be decent. As I look for a flex here, but I'm going to fill flex, DST, and I should be good. So with my Geno stack, I don't think it's going to be a great stack, so maybe don't follow me. But if you believe in collusion, you think it's rigged, maybe you should. I'm going to go Geno to Brock, because Brock's been good, even though he's nerfed a little bit. And I do have a Jack Beck, so I'm going to throw that in there as well. So Geno to Brock to Jack Beck. I only have a purple Genty, so we'll see how this goes. I have a purple piece on there, so not great, but we get extra bonus bind. And that's going to be my main play. And I'm going to try to hang right side and hope to God that Atlanta does sell and, you know, maybe make it through here. Because Arizona, while good, they don't play that well in these, I feel like. I feel like in the Sims, they're not that great. Whether it's because Kyler's always running, you know, and then it limits his bonus possibility. I don't know. But that's where I'm going to try to go. We'll see. So, got to throw Puka in top right. I even thought, like, it could go Puka and BTJ. Just take whoever comes out of there. At least get 2 rounds of that. But Trev does, dude, BTJ is not... I feel like sometimes he's awesome, sometimes he's not anymore. He's not, like, the guarantee. And I don't think there's, like, a ton of guarantees on the board anymore. You could go Sutton. He's always good. I don't know, man. The board's pretty stacked overall. So, I don't know. For simplicity, let's see if I can do a BTJ. Let's see what we come up with. This one's decently close. And we have this. So that's 183. So if we reallocate, what do we got? We got 20, 60, 150. Okay. So you got what you want. So if we reallocate, we get down to 160. Okay. So this will be decently easy. Because then we can just kind of drop, like, one of these. Like, just steal this and maybe go, like, yards or something. Yards? Can we get both? 250, sure. He does it sometimes. All right. 156. Dropped a little bit. We got, what? 20, 22, 20. So this is the highest one. So if we keep this and drop, like, what's that get us? 147. Okay, cool. And then we can... Oh, I don't even think we can fit 20 on there, can we? I don't think you fit anything on there. Yeah, probably not. All right, so that'll be like roughly what I would do with this. So again, it's going to be 150K across the board. So you can get as close as you can. My Geno's one really close, 3 off. Brock's pretty close. I'm going to play Genti just to kind of go along with my grouping. Although I don't think it's going to be... I don't know. I probably don't have to, but I just got to hope they're going to move if I'm going to do anything. So I think it's a pretty solid squad. I think you're going to see a lot of people on Houston maybe, since Casey hasn't done great. Brock, who knows? He's like fourth quarter bandit only. But I think everything's tough, man, because this, like, Seattle can be good. I've all of a sudden seen, like, Kenneth Walker just, like, double bonusing randomly. Like, I don't know what's going on, man. But yeah, man, you can go with Baltimore. Maybe Pickens doesn't do too much, but you still have Carolina there. Both of these teams are really good. I think this is, like, your only freebie first round is probably Arizona, and then, you know, you never know, man. This stuff changes in Sims, so... we have no New England this week, rip. So yeah, man, and you only have one, so you can't go, oh, I'll go top right, I'll just go both these teams. You're not going to be able to do that either, so you're going to have to pick and choose. So only other thing that I want to do, I don't really have a Vegas defense, but maybe like a Baltimore or maybe like a Houston DST. I don't even know what I got in here for DST. Anything that'll actually fit that goes on any of those teams either. What am I doing here? Like Vegas? Like Baltimore is probably my best bet. And it's going to be like this probably. I don't know if I have anything better. 85. Got any higher bounded stuff? Probably not. Oh, we do. Oh, we have. Okay, wait. Might have some Thanksgiving stuff in purple, which will be helpful. No, just that one. Really? Okay. Can fit. Can man. All right, we'll reallocate real quick. 125 and what is returners, defensive TD, field goal. For Sims, I feel like it's not what you want. You want like phone work. That's not bad. And go one more. Force fumble is probably better. Force fumble, interception, field goal, defensive TD, kick return. Do I have anything out here? What is this? That's TD. Defensive TD, sack, field goal. I don't know. I think it's probably best bet. Just go with it. Whatever. Redo. 127. Not gonna chance it. Go with that. Force fumble maybe? Yeah. Ooh, fit two of them. Nice. Update. There you go. All right, so that's gonna be my squad for the weekend. So my stacks left are gonna be Baltimore D and Derrick Henry. Oh, be cool. What if I did like... What if I didn't do Brian Thomas? Do I have a... And I go double tight end. No one's going to go double tight end. And I went like Andrews to stack with the Baltimore D and Derrick Henry. That's probably a pretty interesting move. Level 22. Is that going to get me enough? Does this have like... This is kind of a stupid play. I don't know if this is dumb or not. I don't think it's gonna get there. 147. Oh my god, on the dot. And then what's he got? 120. He's got 20, 60, 150 and TD. What is his Andrews? Yeah, dude, he's got a decent. He's got an 82 act. Oh, it's kind of a fun one to play. Can I fit? Can I fit anything in here? Probably not. No, I don't think so. Oh, man. Probably famous last words, but I think there's also a good chance that... Do I have a blue? I think there's a good chance that, like, that Lara wins and then, like, BTJ just, like, doesn't do that much, you know? I feel like we have seen it, you know? Yeah, that's it. That's all it's going to fit. BTJ double incoming. I mean, look, if that happens, I probably lose anyway. Because that card only had single. But this is cool because, like, it's with my stack, and if Baltimore comes out of the left side and somehow, like, you know what I mean? Vegas cooks a little bit, this could be not bad. I mean, Vegas just has to beat stupid Arizona, who always tanks these. And then probably, I'm sorry, Atlanta and then Arizona, you know? And then at least you'll get 3 games out of it. Maybe they get crushed by Denver or LA. Because I still think LA is better than, in-game, definitely better than Jacksonville. And you have Travis Hunter there, so you don't know, man. So, anyway, Baltimore could lose to Dallas. It definitely could lose to Carolina. That always seems to happen. But the only Houston piece I have is Nico. I could remove Nico, but Nico I mean, they're the favorite down here, I would say. So that's probably where it's going to go. So I'm not going to mess with it much more. We're just going to do that. And yeah, and see where we go. General, you need a pack, right? I'll give you a double pack. You're not going to win anyway. You're going to get a bunch of blues. That's what you do. There you go. Nice. Nice. Pull one more. I'm not even going to take one. I'm such a nice guy. Bang. Purple. Kyle, cute. So anyway, they will be first rounded. Any more, you guys got questions, comments, concerns about that? Thoughts? This week, if we're just going to look at contests just in general. So we have the unlimited tomorrow. Tomorrow's unlimited has the untradeable orb. That means Saturday has the tradable orb. Okay, so that's going to be a sub one reward only. Okay. So tomorrow's game, we got Cincy Jets. So it should be a pretty good scoring game. Going to be in this range. A little Chase Brown action for when he screws over our boy Jam. But I'm still going to go Burrow and Jam. So nice little setup here. Garrett Wilson has a new chess piece now that clown went to Dallas. So he got his super Christmas piece over there. And then he had one more, and it went to DK, I believe, which DK could be good now that he's going to be by himself. So this is what Thursday night's going to look like. Q Fields thrown for 600 yards, Burrow fumbling twice. That's true. Could be. You've won enough off of Burrow recently. We got Blackout, the usual stuff with the new setup. We got Friday as the 100K. So 100K should be fun. With the 20K max or 20% max, 4% min. I did talk about the little bit of changes with some of the reward stuff, especially in Unlimited. This right here. But more on that, I think, at the beginning of the show on Monday. We talked about that a little bit. And then on Friday for Unlimited, it should be a bit better. We shall see. You got Detroit, New England. You got New Orleans, Tennessee, so you get some more Cam Ward. And who's in that? I think Shuck starts in this one. And we have Chicago, Miami. So a lot of decent options on Friday. Again, the newly minted setup here for the prize structure. We'll see if we can dip a little bit below 40K because 40, 45 is all we've really hit so far. So we will see if Friday can be a little bit better there. Saturday is going to be the Saturday Night Footballer, which we've changed from Monday to Saturday night at 8 p.m. So you can take a look at the setup there and the prize structure. Power Orb is tradable on Saturday night. Also, Saturday night, we will have the reset of the sub packs where everybody who is subbed will pick up another tradable Power Orb. Sunday, we come back. Sunday's the Survivor that we just talked about, the one that I just showed. Sunday follows this right here. That's in the announcement section. 150K max per slot there for you guys. And I put the rating in just because it gives you it calls it a capped game that way, even though it's a custom, so it doesn't really matter. Same structure as last time. So we have a bunch of event insert packs. We have the legendary event pack and all that good stuff for you guys. And again, it's going to be tournament. And then on Monday, we end our week. We have Blackout. We have 2.5 mil cap. 20% max, 4% min again for capped. And the same unlimited structure as you saw before. In the games on Monday, we have Indianapolis, Latch, we have Buffalo, Green Bay, and we have Philly, Minnesota. I was going to stick Dallas in there, but then I had to move other stuff around. Didn't really feel like doing it. But we'll try to get Dallas in next week, and we'll see if Dak with 2 good wide receivers maybe can be a little bit better. All right, so should have a big score hopefully in the Buffalo Green Bay game. Josh has been good in missions. He's always pretty decent. I feel like he's hit or miss, but he has some pop-off games in lives. But we'll see it. We'll see how it goes next week. So that is how we are going to roll. All right. Questions, comments, concerns? Bang, I'm a beast. 100%. We keep that. 1 wide receiver and 1 tight end. I'm still missing 2 orbs. Yeah, I think I'm the same. I'm like, what am I? I think I have both running backs I'm missing. And I feel like a lot of people are missing running back. So maybe running back is the big one. But again, we have tons of time. Yeah, I'm missing a couple little pieces. I like that you can change all this stuff on here too, which is really nice. So I started like doing the, like if I get a piece that's 75% and I get other versions in that position, I'll trash bag plus star these. So I kind of know I'm ready for some of these, but I want to get a couple more to give myself, be able to keep some of the higher percentage ones. But I like that you can keep them in here all week. I'm kind of ready for this, but let's see. I got a dupe Cam Moore, Dylan Sampson. I don't care about with Quinshon there as much. Dupe Burden. Although this is the one I spent a lot of trophies on, boys. Higgins, not a dupe yet. Royals could go in there instead. But I do have the Higgins whiteout, and then Mason Taylor. I got a couple of them. So I could do this coming up soon. And then as far as this is, I'm also waiting because these are the same setup, really. But I'm missing both of the running back orbs. You know what I mean? So I think we'll get there, man. We got tons of time left. 25 days, 8 hours, 26 minutes. I think mostly everybody should be able to finish that, unless you get very unlucky and you're, a non-sub playing and you care this much. I doubt you're a non-sub playing and caring this much, but it's possible, I guess. So yeah, man. I'm not too terribly concerned as I don't have the rare epic players to do the trade in anyway. I'm pretty sure you can get those from people. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think you'll be able to get those from people. Plus, come on. If you've opened anything, you have so many equipment, even just the equipment. You probably have like a buttload in here, stuff like this. Boom. 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 I don't even feel like doing it. This takes too long for me to get them set up. 25 days, man. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get cooking. All right. All right, yeah, man. I got tons to do, as you guys can see. But yeah, we'll keep rolling, man. I was talking to Seahawk earlier today. About a couple little things, but I was saying to him, and I just want to reiterate for some of you guys as well, man. If you guys want to, I know you guys are putting stuff in like bigger explanations on things into like idea suggestions. I'm gonna go through that as well. But John's been really active, man, and we got a lot of stuff that we are trying to get done. But also, I want to get the nitpicky stuff in as well, man. Some of the on-card stuff will be really nice, like I've said. Roll counter, so that you know how many before a rebind. The thing like being able to show if there's an insert on the player, so you know for sure that if you rebirth it, you have a shot at an insert. Things like that. That's stuff on the list. But if you guys have anything else that you come up with, things that you're thinking about, and things you might think might be like a really good, like not a cosmetic change, but like something. Yeah, not something as big as head-to-head wagers. Yeah, I agree. That stuff would be really cool too. But with regards to picks and things, that's something where we'll have to bring picks back in a better way. Like Sam, my idea for that is like if you go up, it like maybe these things up here, the day that they're live, they're down here or somewhere where like, or like on the new page where you're gonna watch the show plus be able to like talk on the site, where we would have like the in here fill this out with like the bets and things, and that's where we, you know, we could start putting better info and things in there, and maybe like bring it back where not even that, right? Give you the ability to like wager your coins, just even, you know, even do it like 5K max or something at a time in case there's like things that go in that become very easy. You're not exploding it out of proportion. But this could be built way better, show better information, show averages for the teams and different things, and then have the bets in there. That would be a way better way to do that. But with regards to things like, hey, the button on the card and things like this should show this or whatever. That's kind of more what I'm looking for. Like the little things that we might already have, be able to kind of show easier. Things that might be quicker tweaks. If I'm not thinking of things, you know, get at me, let me know. I know you guys already are, but yeah, man, let me know on that stuff, because it's stuff like that you know, could be really nice, man. The XP counter needs to be in red. I already told him. I said change the color. It's terrible. So yeah, that stuff, that's an easy tweak for him. Yeah, hopefully he'll get that stuff in sooner rather than later. All right, he never wins. He never wins. We will end with one more pack after this. Sant. Couple little blue guys, and last but not least, Cole. Appreciate you for checking on in, Cole. Pack 1, very nice pack. Pack 2, dang, nada, nothing cray. Yeah, man. All right, enjoy the day, man. I love you guys. Get out, man. It's nice. Spring has been beautiful. I got some stuff I've been doing outside, but I got to get some more stuff ready for Thursday. Lars home, so. I'm gonna help her with bake, get Claire off the bus, and yeah, man, we are chilling. Dots, if you're out there, man, good stuff with Jaden, man. Hope everything goes well, dude. He's a beast. I'm excited, man. And Sam, I know you're heading down that path too, which is really fun with Jen. So it's gonna be sweet stuff, man. I'm excited to see. It's crazy that like you guys, that we've all kind of been in and around for this long together, that we like know each other's families and whatnot. So crazy stuff, man. And all the kids growing up. It's crazy. I can't believe my kids are so old. So anyway, I love you guys. Enjoy the day. Go Robbie Ray. Yeah, man. I'll talk to you guys on Friday. All right. Later, boys.